Good day, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Starfield mods video, where today we are looking at another weapon mod that has been around since February this year, and it is by Innova889. The reason we haven't looked at this mod before is because it's kind of like, it's a carbine, right? It is not futuristic enough for my tastes, in terms of like lasers, plasma cannons, all those sort of things, right? So we're going to take a look at this because there is a black market unlicensed powerful version of the Carbine 64 that can be crafted for 10,000 credits and a regular Carbine 64. So we are going to have a look at this, guys, and we are going to test it out. Let's get into it. Okay, so what do you need to do to get this weapon? Well, most weapon vendors will have this. I've met Centurion Arsenal in Jameson on New Atlantis. So if we look at this, we can go here and we can get, where are we? So we have a modified Carbine 64, which does 166 physical damage. It uses 11mm by 45mm caseless rounds, which are already in the game. They're not new rounds. You also then have, there's another one here as well, a Scouts Advanced, which is only 72 damage. It has a compensator on it, it has armor piercing rounds, etc, etc. We're going to buy that one, and we're going to have a look at what we've got here on the weapon workbench. Okay, so this is the weapon here. So we've got a standard barrel or a long barrel. So the long barrel is going to increase our accuracy, recoil and control. Nothing different there. So it only gives you a 2% increase on accuracy. You got your laser, you can change your laser, etc, all those sort of things. Doesn't really do too much. It does increase your accuracy by like 0.1%. You have an optic, which is iron sights, a recon scope, reflex sight or reflex sight 2. You got your muzzle on there, your compensator, your muzzle brake, suppressor, and suppressor HV Tech, which vastly reduces acoustic intensity while increasing your accuracy at the cost of range. So this one is a real problem if you want range. Okay, it's experimental tech, so we'll see how that works. Magazine and battery look, you've got armor piercing rounds, big bang rounds, which increases your damage output. Your magazine size goes down, well, goes up actually to 28. You got a drum mag. You got experimental rounds 2. High range and damage, which punch for the targets. You got gauze rounds, penetrator rounds, so better than armor piercing rounds. They can pass through multiple enemies. Standard magazine and white hot rounds as well. An internal, you've got quite a lot of mods here. So supernova, wow, that increases the damage to 2,826. Wow, okay, that's kind of crazy. Powered gives you 521, so you're able to sort of really choose what really damage you want on this, guys. Like, that's actually quite nice. I kind of like that. You can have it like realistic, have it as high powered 82. Or you can just go balls to the wall, guys, and get supernova for 2,826. The receiver, you got burst fire licensed, which I don't know why that differs, but we'll see. Fully automatic licensed, semi-automatic and semi-automatic licensed as well. And then you've got obviously your skin, just default skin. Now there is another way to get this weapon. Okay, and that is to make one and craft it, an industrial workbench. We're going to head over to our industrial workbench now. So if we come to our industrial workbench here, we can see that we can create the 11mm caseless. You've always been able to do that. That's not a problem. But then you also have your AA Carbine 64. Now in the top right, it doesn't provide us an image of this, but it is an unlicensed Allied Arms SBR bullpup PDW. So we're going to purchase that. And we are going to have a look at what that's going to give us. So it has given us the same weapon, the Scout's Advanced. So this is the one that we've been given now, okay, just now. So let's take a look at that one. Now bear in mind, let's have a look at this. So we've got this one. We are going to change our internal to be supernova. So we're just going to confirm that one. Now you could change it to be the powered. You could change it to be the magnum, the high velocity, etc. The fury gets you 116. We're going to change our barrel. No, we're not going to put long range sight on it. We're going to change the muzzle to have a suppressor on it. Actually, we're going to do... Yeah, we're going to do that. And we are going to change the white hot rounds to be... let's have a look. So these are particle enhanced experimental rounds with a high range and damage, which puncture and lacerate the targets. Good for critically wounding targets. So you got 8 round mag there, which gives you 3,120 damage. You've got the 2 round drum mag, which gives you 3,089 damage. That's a 48 rounds in either of those. Okay. And then you have the big bang, which gives you a little bit more. Armor piercing rounds gives you a little bit more. Penetrator rounds gives you a little bit more. We're going to go with, just because we want to test out the damage potential of this, we are going to go with a high range and damage. High range and damage. Puncture and lacerate. We're going with that one. Okay, so there's 3,120 damage now on this thing. Okay, let's have a look at this, guys, and see it in action. So we're dropping down a watchtower listening post just to see what's going on with this weapon. Okay. So first things first, I like the look of that sight and that one. Okay, so the recoil on it's pretty hefty, so you're gonna have to keep that under control for sure. Whoa, okay. That is major overpower. What was that? 7 rounds? Okay. Woof. Alright, okay. This may well be massively too OP. Wow. It just vaporizes them as well. Okay. So people having shields on actually makes it better. And that is another mod that I have done as well. I think these experimental rounds are literally torching people. Yeah, it's literally vaporizing them, look. I quite like this. Yes, it's massively overpowered. Is it going to be for everybody? No, it's not, right? It's not going to be for everybody. But you know what? I kind of like it. And you can adjust this to however you want to in terms of damaging, right? You basically just need to go in and pick the other option. But the fact this destroys them in like 2 shots, I'm kind of liking it. Now I'm level 101. So I do have ballistics rank 4, and I also have rifle certification rank 4 as well. So that's obviously going to increase the damage output that I'm doing as well, guys.
Damage detected. Re-evaluating activating weapon.
Okay. That took a bit more to take down, which seemed beneficial. Alright, so we're going to try and take these this armaments off and just try and use it as a standard. So we're not going to go with the Supernova internal. We're going to go with let's go with just a Saber, right? Which is 360 rounds, or 360 damage. We'll keep the experimental 8 round. In fact, actually, no, we're not. We're going to go with the penetrator rounds, okay? So let's see what that does. Okay, so we've got a packed lion bear there. Okay, so he was only a level, yeah, like level 45, level 20. So nothing crazy there. Let's go and see what else we got here. Okay, so we're going to test this now with our weapon changed to be damage of only 324. So we put a suppressor on it, we've got the penetrator rounds, and we've got the saber rounds. This gives us a mag of 24 and only a physical damage of 324. Let's see what we can do now. And for a test environment, we're using the same testing site, same level. Okay. Let's take all of that. So look at that. Well, 3 rounds took his health down quarter. 2 more rounds, bam. So even with the damage at 324, it is kind of overpowered. Let's see how much it takes down a mech at 46. Okay, so it's not doing too much more to the mech, which is good. Like, that damage is kind of realistic. So, alright, so actually, putting this is kind of like a happy medium, I think. Like, the mechs are obviously supposed to be taken down, hard to take down, right? So the fact that we were taking this guy down in like 3 hits, I think it was 7 rounds with the OP one, this is actually a bit better. It gives you a bit more of a challenge. But guys, I also have on my mods list, I have a mod where shields are used. These mechs don't use those shields, but enemies, like enemy NPCs do. So when I hit NPCs, look, he's got a shield on. That actually is better, and I actually quite like that. That sort of gives it a nice sort of in the middle, shall we say. Yeah, damage range in the middle. So, guys, yeah, I do you know what? See, there's the shield in action, look. And this definitely provides you with an OP weapon again, but it does give you a challenge as well. So, I kind of like it. Like, guys, let me know what your take is on this. This is a free mod by Innova889, guys, right? It is a carbine mod, so it sort of sits in the same place with all the other weapon mods, obviously. I like this, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're going to add it into your arsenal. I think the fact that you can change the damage output on this considerably and tailor it to your own requirements, I actually really like. So it's not a one-hit wonder. Yeah, I like that, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for all the support on the channel so far. We are on the road to it's a big number, 5,000. But do you know what, guys? We can do it. With your help and your support, we can do it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you do like the video, please leave a like and a subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I drop another video. I drop videos every Monday and Friday, and I will occasionally live stream when I have a chance. Thanks for support, everybody, and have a good day out there.